Is this thing on? Damn, it's been a minute, huh? You heard it right. We are putting BBSs on the McLaren 600 LT Spider. On the way to the tire shop now, to the best tire shop, in my opinion, in Long Island, which is Intrac. I've been going to Intrac for like, I want to say 10 to 12 years when they started off over there, you know, in Jamaica. You know, then they moved to another shop, and then they're finally here in Hempstead area, which is not that far from my house, but they are by far the best if you need tires, if you need an alignment, if you need powder coating. They are, in my opinion, the best. So yeah. All right, so we're on the way to the tire shop now. I dropped off the wheels. Now I'm going in the McLaren to the tire shop. Pretty cool. We got a Mark IV with a fat tire on the back. Not a, it's a borderline slick. Looks like a Mickey Thompson. That's pretty cool. Looks like an original turbo too. But yeah, man, we're back. And we're in a McLaren now. Crazy. I think the last video I uploaded, like, I think it was like 2017. I was driving an Evo and have had a lot of cars since the Evo. You know, I've had 3 Evos, even a S2000, M3, GTR, a bunch of cars. But you know, pretty cool. I was able to get the GTR. I was able to get the M3 at 18, the GTR at 21, and the McLaren at 23. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, I've had this car for a little while now. You know, I love it. Haven't had any problems with it. You know, people like to talk down on McLarens and the platform, but it's been nothing but great to me. I've driven it in the winter. I've driven it super hard. I've driven it super normal, and either way it goes, it's been perfect. It's been literally perfect to me. But I've been wanting to do a set of wheels for a while now. The wheels that, you know, that are on it, I like them. The ones that are on it now, I think they're my favorite, like stock OEM McLaren wheel. But you know, sometimes you gotta switch it up. You know, you gotta throw your little taste on it. So I was between, you know, a few wheels. I was between, I actually really like how the LTs come from McLaren from factory, like the 675, the 600, the 765. Like, I love exactly how they come, especially with the wheels. All they pretty much need is, you know, a size up in tire, a spacer, and a little drop. That's pretty much it. I wanted to do the 10-spoke set of wheels for this car in black, even though I'm not really a guy to run black wheels on cars. I like silver wheels and, you know, polished and stuff. I don't really like black wheels, but I did see another white 600 with black ones, and it did look really, really good. And I figured, you know, to have a set of silver and to have a set of black, it'd be pretty dope to be able to switch, you know. So I was debating with some other wheels, but I didn't really love how, you know, a lot of wheels look on this specific car. But I then, you know, I saw a post of a 600 with a set of LMRs. Well, originally when I was looking to do, first of all, I've always wanted to do BBSs on a car, always. I've always wanted to do BBSs, but you know, BBSs are super expensive, you know, with everything all in, you know, with tires and everything. You're probably in them like 13, 14, even 15 grand sometimes. You know, I've always wanted to do a set of BBSs. I originally wanted to do the E88s or the E89s, you know. I think the E89s are just a size up from the E88s. But I wanted to do E88s. I feel like that was my favorite style BBS. I don't really like the LMRs. I mean, they look good, but I feel like LMRs are just so overplayed, even though all BBSs now, like TEs are overplayed. I feel like a lot of BBSs now are overplayed, but I feel like the LM specifically is the BBS wheel where like everybody knows about that wheel. So I don't know, I didn't really like the LMs. You know, I really like the E88s and the look of the E88s. So I originally was looking for a set of E88s for this car. I didn't see anybody running them, you know, which is a good and a bad thing, because then, you know, I didn't really know what size tire to do, what specs to do, how it would even look on the car. But then I had seen a red 600 LT in the West Coast area with a set of BBS LMRs, and when I seen that car, I was like, oh yeah, nah, yeah, I gotta do the LMRs. The LMRs, I feel like, just fit the car way better. And you know, with the brakes, you can still see the brakes because the LMRs have a little bigger spoke in the middle. The spokes have more space in between them. So I ended up doing LMRs, 19 front, 20 back. I didn't want to size up or anything. I didn't want to do 2021. I wanted to stick with how the car comes, you know, from the factory, 19s and 20s. I feel like 20s and 21s sometimes look a little big, and it looks sometimes a little ghetto. I like the meaty 19 and 20 setup. So I did 19 and 20s. I did, you know, brushed faces with polished lips, which is, I feel like if you do BBSs, that's like what you gotta do. You gotta do the brushed faces and the polished lips. I feel like that's a must. And then you'll see with the center caps, I did same thing with the center caps, like a brushed finish with the gold BBS lettering. I feel like it's gonna look really, really good. So yeah, I test fit them at the house. You know, I just threw the wheels just to make sure they clear the brakes. They clear. I'm not gonna lie, guys, we went a little aggressive. I did go a little aggressive on the wheels. So with the tires on, you know, hopefully nothing rubs, everything fits. They shouldn't. I mean, I did a lot of calculations, a lot of measurements, a lot of conversations with ChatGPT, so I feel like we should be good. You know, plus the car should camber in a little bit once the car drops on the floor with the wheels on the tires. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the tire shop. All right, we are finally here at Intrac. We are here. El mejor.
I see you looking for the back. No. That's what you look at.
Center caps are gonna look fucking crazy. Hopefully they fit with the tires. They should. We are here over at Intrac. Cool wagon. All right. So I'll let you know when the wheels are on the car. All right. Front wheel is mounted. It's on the car. It looks it looks really good. But it's a little close. As you can see here, we might have a little problem when we go to turn at full lock. I might touch either this part or this inner part right here. So I'm gonna turn on the car, see, you know, if it hits. So I'll check back. All right, good news, great news. The wheels at full lock, either way, lift up or down, they do not touch. because we were scared, like I said in the previous clip, that since in the 600 this little fender, you know, it protrudes out, this tire was going to hit here, you know, when turning or at full lock, but it does not. We are good. So we're gonna do the rear, then we're gonna do the other side, and then we're gonna get an alignment. Then we're gonna go on a drive. Well, no, we're gonna watch the car, then we're gonna go on a drive. So I actually used to have one of these right here that I miss sometimes. This one is clean. Advan GTs on it. These are dope too, Trackhawk. My cousin had one of these, and guess what? It was stolen, like all of them are. But got to drive it, have it for a little bit, and fun car. All-wheel drive with the Hellcat engine. Literally, there's like nothing else like this. And that's coming from somebody who has a Urus as well. There is nothing like a Trackhawk. That sound, the way the power comes on, and just everything about it. It's a dope car, I'm not gonna lie. Perfect. Yo, these wheels, god damn. Yo, they look really good. Granted, could use a little drop, like half an inch drop, maybe even an inch, but they look really good. Really good they look. No, tengo que comprar los springs.
O la suspensión regular.
Sí, está regular ahora mismo. You up on the alignment rack. Gonna get this shit dialed in. Alright, she is all done and aligned. Just drove it and she drives good, she drives straight. So here is the finished product. Needs a little drop, I'm not gonna lie. Some people would say it looks good like this, but me, I think it needs a little drop. 3/4 or an inch at least, but there she is. She's all done. BBS LMRs. I got 19s in the front, 20s in the back. These are 20 by 11.5. These are 19 by 9. 235s up front and 305s in the back. So yeah, man, I'm hyped. First set of wheels on the car. Ugh. All right, so we made it back home. I do want to post more content. I want to put up more videos. You know, I plan on, you know, putting downpipes. I actually have downpipes on order from a company that sponsored them, and I am gonna tune it. So I'll vlog that whole thing, I'll shoot that whole thing, I'll show the install, and I'll show before and afters. I do want to wrap the car too, so you know, let me know what colors you think I should wrap it. I am thinking a matte. I have never done a matte on a car. I would love to do a matte. I've always done white. Well, white, and out of the 30 cars I've had, 2 have been blue, but mostly white. So I do want to do another color. I do want to wrap it. I don't know what color I want to wrap it yet, I'm thinking of a blue, I'm thinking of a green. It has to be something that matches with, you know, the yellow scheme it got going on. The yellow calipers, and the yellow seat belts. So, has to be something that matches with yellow. You know, like blue, matte blue maybe. We'll see what happens, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.